Hi guys, so today I am doing a little bit of a spin on the assumptions videos that people do. I've got my mom with me and I'm going to read some of the assumptions that you sent in and she is going to let you know how accurate they are. Hi everybody, I'm awesome. So the first one says, your mom respects your decision to not have kids but secretly would like you to, with this emoji.
With what emoji?
The like shrugging emoji.
Oh, yes, that is
That is true. It's accurate.
Yes, it's accurate.
Oh, this one's really funny. So you have to say if you think this is true, this assumption. So this assumption is you talk to yourself and your dog when you're alone. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very accurate. I talk to myself, especially because I lose stuff. I'll be like, where are my keys? Shoot, where'd they go? So I definitely talk to myself.
That's inherited.
Yeah, you do it too.
Yes.
Enough times watching her be like, what is happening? I think. Okay, so the next one says that I'm earthy and I like dark colors.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
No.
To the dark colors part or the earthy part?
I don't necessarily think you like dark colors. I wouldn't say you're very earthy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm necessarily either.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of black because of, well actually that's another thing I inherited from you is you wear a lot of black. You're wearing black right now.
Yeah, so you don't have to think about matching. You just always do.
And because I play music and we always have to wear
Yes.
black in our performances. So
Yes.
yeah, I have a lot of black. I like dark color. I like dark blue, but earthy, I like nature, but to an extent. I like adventuring, but I don't think I'm earthy in that.
Like you don't want to plant a garden.
I don't want to garden. That's the
Yes.
perfect way to put it. I don't want to garden. Next one says that I'm really shy.
That is incorrect.
You think it's incorrect?
Yes, you used to be very shy.
I used to be very
When you
shy.
were very young.
Yeah.
But then something happened one day. It's no longer true.
I think though, I don't like going up to people I don't know and talking to people I don't know. So I'm introverted. But once you get me talking, then it's hard to get me to stop. Would you say that's true?
That is correct.
Yeah. Plenty of times carpooling with her and I try to tell her a story and she hates when I tell people this because she's like, it sounds like I'm a bad mom. But I'd be in the middle of a story. She's like, okay, like get to the point. Next one, you loved to read since you were a small child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's true. And I would read you Junie B. Jones.
Yes.
Because
when you learned to read.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Before that, I read you Junie B. Jones, and I laughed harder than you did.
I would just be sitting there like 3 years old staring at her and she was laughing. And I had no idea what was funny. I just was happy that my mom was happy. The next one says, you are your father's daughter. Like, literally, I wasn't adopted, so. I know that's not what the question or the assumption meant, but what do you think? I think I'm both.
Yeah, I think you're a pretty good mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think, well, I would hope so. I hope it's not like, well, you guys have great qualities all around, but it's, you know, everybody has qualities they don't like about themselves, and hopefully I did not, like, you don't look at me and you're like, she got the worst of me, and her father. The next one said, you are very hardworking.
Yes, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she's super hardworking. Like, she's always, anytime I call her, she's like, you know, just work. That's the majority of what you have going on. That sounds mean. You have a life. She has a life. It made it sound like you have nothing going on. This next one, you are gonna laugh at. I know you're gonna be like, what? Okay. You were not very academically minded in high school.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is so off base. This girl needed like one class her senior year to graduate high school and ended up taking
a full day, basically.
A full day plus an A hour, so she started school like at 6 a.m. and did not even take a lunch break.
Is that right? Did I not take a lunch?
You didn't. I looked at your schedule. I said, you don't even have a break for lunch. You lost like 20 pounds that last year. And she literally needed one semester, one class.
I would go to the library at lunch. That was what I would do. Because I didn't like drama, so I would get frustrated with it. And I'd be like, I'm just going to go do my homework. Because when I'd come home, I'd want to practice my violin.
Yes.
Yep. I was so cool. This one says you have more guy friends than girlfriends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say yes. That's always kind of been the case.
I think it's less the case now. I think
Really?
as I've gotten
Okay.
older, it's about...
You're bonding.
Yeah, as a kid, I was a tomboy, though.
That's true.
So I didn't have very many friends that were girls.
Yes, she was a tomboy.
I was
Believe it or
also...
not. Hard to believe now. Yes.
I also looked like a bridge troll. So it wasn't one of those situations where it's like all the boys are secretly in love with her. They weren't. I looked like them and I acted like them, and which there's nothing wrong with, but it was not one of those situations where it's like I was just stunning and they all secretly loved me and I had no idea I wasn't like that. We just sat and played video games and rode our bikes, and that was, yep.
Went fishing.
Went fishing, yep.
Yeah.
The next one says, you're great with kids.
You are great with kids, even though you don't want any.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which we have found out you secretly wish I did. But we know that.
Well, yeah. 'Cause
I knew that.
I like babies.
Yeah, she loves babies. Yes, she loves babies a lot. Yeah, I think I'm good with, but I'm not, so the way I am with my puppy, I'm much more sweet and like, over my puppy, and you know, like, oh, she's so sweet, so cute. But with kids, I treat them like little people because I teach them. So I treat them like humans and not...
ironically enough, you didn't like to be treated like a baby when you were a baby. Mm-hmm. So you definitely...
Baby too. When
Right.
I was a baby, I did not like that I couldn't do things myself.
Yes.
Which is why you had a hard time with me.
Stubborn.
Yep. This one says, I hate young adult romance books.
You hate romance books, I think.
In general.
In general.
Yeah, I'm not really a romance person. I don't hate them, but I'm never inclined to pick them up. This one's funny. You don't believe in ghosts. Your face. Did you see one?
I don't know if you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, do you think that's true? Do you think I don't believe in ghosts?
I don't think you believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't know. Kind of be a lingering existence between the worlds. I don't think you believe that.
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I believe in like that people have souls, but I don't believe like, well, this soul is. Well, I don't want to mock anybody who does believe in ghosts, so I won't say anything. It'll sound like I'm being mean. I will say, I made the mistake in college. I was dating this guy, and he wanted to go see the third Paranormal Activity movie. I used to never get scared.
Oh.
I never got scared about scary movies. And I told this guy I'd been dating, I was like, I haven't seen any of them.
And what did I say when you said you were going?
You're like, no,
don't
do it. And
Don't do it.
I watched all three that day, and then I got home and I was like, oh my gosh.
So we slept with the lights on in the house for months.
It wasn't months.
It felt like months.
But okay, she's making fun of me. But there was one time it was broad daylight, and we watched that movie Insidious, I believe it was called. And then later that day, you like got up to go get something, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you like ran back in, and we're like, what? I heard a noise. So she's making fun of me like I'm a wimp, but she's a wimp too.
I don't watch those movies because I already know how they affect me.
So it's your fault you watched them. If I'm just in the same room, it's not my fault. I'm allowed to be scared and not made fun of. This one is from Sean, my husband, and said, I assume your husband is a cool guy. Yeah, I hope.
Sean sent you.
Sean,
assume your husband is a cool guy.
Yeah.
He is a cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When she met Sean, she told this woman she worked with, she's like, I think I met my future son-in-law.
The very first time I met him, yep.
This one says, I'm not religious.
That's not true.
It's not really true. It depends on how you think of it. I wouldn't say I'm...
Religious.
Yeah, religious in the, I have to go confess, or I have to go to church every Sunday. I'm not religious in that manner, but I do believe in God, and I believe in Jesus, and I believe in being nice to people. So, in that way, it depends on how they meant it. But I'm not ritualistic at all. I don't believe in space aliens. Same person who asked about ghosts, or assumed.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe in aliens. I mean, it's very possible. The universe is huge. This one says that I'm a Virgo.
What is your sign?
Pisces.
Oh, you're a Pisces.
I'm
You're
Pisces.
just a few days away then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
From what I'm thinking.
Unless, wait,
Pisces.
what's the thing now? I don't actually follow them, but what's the thing now? Because they
planet,
changed it, right?
Yeah, one planet's no longer a planet, therefore they had to shift around the whole system.
I don't know. We're not really familiar with that stuff, as you can tell. The next one, neither of us would know. It says that my Hogwarts house from Harry Potter is Slytherin. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
We're not Harry Potter fans.
No, sorry. My favorite color is purple. Is that true?
No?
No, it's not. I like purple, but I would say when I play board games, I always want to be the green piece. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't really have a
When
favorite.
you win board games, you were always...
I do like board games.
Oh my gosh. Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. That's why
Always been competitive.
Yes, that is true. I feel like you like... No, I shouldn't say this. This is going to sound really, really mean, but it's already started coming out, so I might as well say it. You really like the game Yahtzee because it's fun and nobody feels awful when you're done with Yahtzee. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I get mad. I get mad when I play games and I'm like, I should have done this, and I get really upset, or like, it's such a stupid move. In Yahtzee, it's like, darn it, I didn't get the right roll. So, what'd you say? It's true.
Yeah, it's not really skill, it's more luck, maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's
the
just
roll
fun.
Of the dice and,
You
yeah.
also get Yahtzee a lot. You don't really like or haven't played much of Legend of Zelda. It's a video game. Do you remember that game?
Legends of Zelda? No, I don't remember it.
The second half I haven't played much of is the accurate answer. We had PlayStation. We didn't really have the Nintendo consoles growing up. Yeah. What was that noise?
The only one I remember is the one you decorated your entire room over.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
See, she knows. Okay, this one says, you've always had a love for writing, but it hasn't always been fantasy. Do you think that's true? Or have I always written fantasy?
Gosh, I don't know. Some of those little stories you used to write were not necessarily things that happened.
Okay, the last one. You're super introverted, but really boisterous around true friends. We kind of talked about this a little earlier.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's definitely.
I rejuvenate by being alone. I'm tired. I want to be left alone. Yeah?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Like a gulp pose.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
Okay, well. I didn't notice.
Okay, so that's it. I want to see how many of you were surprised by the assumptions. If some of these you thought you for sure thought they would be one way or the other. And then you should say what assumptions you have of my mom.
Oh my goodness.
Which the assumptions should be that she's precious and everyone loves her.
Oh.
Yes, she's a Cuban goddess who birthed a weirdo. That's what. I don't know what happened. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this little spin.
Guys.
Yeah, on the assumptions video. Bye. It was preemptive, Mom, but bye.